the history of Red Dead Redemption, I guess. So, we all know Red Dead Redemption nowadays. It's one of Rockstar's biggest games series of all time. But if we go back to 2004, this big studio, even to this day, called Capcom, was working on a spaghetti western with the smaller indie studio called Angel Studios. So they ended up working together, except there was a bunch of language barriers, a bunch of fights, so they dropped the project. But Rockstar, in 2003, I believe, they ended up buying Angel Studios. So they decided, hey, why don't we just finish the spaghetti western? So they decided to finish it. Red Dead Revolver is a game with Red, and he tries to get revenge on his parents after they were killed by gang members. So, and later did Rockstar know this would turn into one of their most important series of all time. In 2006, they started development on what we now know as Red Dead Redemption. They showed a teaser at E3. It was one of their biggest games at the time. But the development behind the scenes was very bad. In 2009, the wives of Rockstar employees ended up writing a letter saying how their Rockstar San Diego employees have been abused. Rockstar ended up apologizing, but it wasn't that good of an apology. We still love Red Dead Redemption, of course, and we still love Rockstar, except what they've done is irreversible, and the development was horrible. Another reason why the development was horrible, they didn't have time to add many Easter eggs, because the time they had to make the game was very, very small, because they were also busy working on GTA 5, one of their biggest games of all time. Also, even the developers thought that it wasn't going to be able to run on Xbox 360 and PS3 because it was that bad. Now, we get into the 2018 blockbuster, Red Dead Redemption 2. We all know it, we all love it. It's kind of what brought Red Dead into everyone's mind. Yeah, a lot of people got Red Dead 1, but this is what really made Red Dead mainstream. And now here I have Foreign Pickle, who's going to tell you about Red Dead 2.
So, Red Dead 2, right after Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead 2, because of what a hit Red Dead Redemption was, right away they started making Red Dead 2. It had a way bigger map, so many Easter eggs, and it was probably the most detailed game of all time. Before GTA 6. GTA 6 would probably be more detailed. But at that point, it was one of the games that had one of the longest times to make. I don't know much else about it, but I do know some fun facts. First of all, the actor of Dutch was 6'5", and Dutch was 6 foot. So he was it's very hard for the capturing to do capturing. So he had to do a lot of awkward things to make it normal, because they had to wear a suit to make the CGI realistic. Also, Arthur Morgan, the actor of Arthur Morgan, he was first. His audition was actually just a bar scene as an old western, and he thought it would just be a small little movie project, but then he ended up being one of the most popular voice actors of all time. Anyway, that's it for the video.
Thank you, Foreign Pickle, for being featured on this. Hope you guys like these longer videos. This one's going to be very long to edit, I know for a fact. Thank y'all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.